um, all kinds of regulation coming down the pipe and a demand for it. You see, in creating regulations and legislation and so on, I'm not suggesting that it's all bad, but much of it can give rise to moral hazard. If the end result is that risk is simply transferred from one party to government or one party to another, then we really haven't really solved much of a problem. We've just moved it from one part of society to another, and because we are all part of that same society, we're all ultimately going to pay the price for it. I think a better way to go about solving many of the problems that we're trying to come to grips with is try, as individuals, as a collective, as society, as governments, as companies, to understand where the risks lie, and then make decisions as individuals, governments, or corporations that are the best we can make with respect to the risks that we've identified. And stop asking that we be able to transfer all that risk from one party to another. So I think that we're going to be hearing more about this. It's going to be coming up, I think, in the financial press more and more. The message and the lesson, I guess, that I want to dispense to my clients and my friends is to understand where your risks lie. They're not always where you may have perceived them to be in the past. They can be layered behind different structures. Defined benefits pension plans, for example, we now know can have substantial risks in a severe economic dislocation like what we've just had. Many pension plans are going to their members, retired in some cases for years and years, and telling them that their benefits are going to be adjusted. So the only way that I think that individuals should respond to this is through strategy diversification. Don't put 100% faith in any one strategy. And really that probably never made any sense. So the strategies, for example, that you can diversify through are pensions, your own personal savings, which should be important, debt reduction, and finally insurance. Insurance essentially transfers risk from one party to another. So think about these things in the future. Think about your own situation and where do the various risks lie in me not reaching the goals that I've set for myself, for my family, and we need to continue to incorporate that into the financial planning process that we go through. So, anyways, thank you very much for taking the time to listen, and I look forward to seeing you throughout the year and talking to you again in the future.